Well, what's up, everybody? Welcome to Dice House from their DCUO commentary. Today I'm going to bring you what is I have for the gadgets loadout build for controller and DPS. Both of these builds, if I understand, work well for PvE and PvP. This is my one of my gadgets guys right here. Who I got to 30 a while back. I've actually had him since launch, but never got around to leveling him until not too long ago. Anyways, get down to business at hand here. For the gadget controller loadout, what's highly recommended is DFib. DFib puts out power out to everybody in the group that you're teamed up with. This works good for everybody because it's part of your job as a controller is to provide power out for all of your team. Gauze grenade is a good defense debuff. Shocks person it hits and stuns them and all that, and can actually have I think it has a small area of effect that it works on too. So kind of works on groups, but it doesn't put the debuff on everybody. Taser pull or sticky bomb for your power over time powers. I recommend taser pull simply because a lot of healers in this game, some of them like to try and fly up and snipe from up there and heal from a safe distance. If you're not flight, then taser pull is going to be your best friend in that situation, getting at those healers. Intimidation works great. It lowers, it kind of puts out a little buff here. I'll actually go to the description here so we can all read it. So I'm not saying anything wrong here. It powers your attacks to cause additional damage and forces enemies to cower in fear. This works really good on healers. If you get them close to death and all that, pop intimidation on them, and should finish the deal on them. There other powers that are recommended. Stasis Field does a defense debuff. One of the things that you'll want to do the most is try and debuff defenses and everything on all those that you're attacking and everything, especially in PvE where we got a lot of these bosses and all that have got like a bajillion freaking hit points, or they've got over like 10,000 defense or something like that. It really helps out to debuff their defenses to get them down. The other power is cryo foam. Use that to reduce their healing ability. Now this helps a lot for debuffing healers, and also helps to debuff everybody else in the team, all that, because if their heals are debuffed and all that, how much healing they are receiving is debuffed also. So even if they're not a healer and all that, the heals that they get are not going to be any good to them. For the DPS loadout, it's basically pretty simple. Sticky bomb, intimidation, neural neutralizer, or stasis field. Neural neutralizer is kind of a hit or miss thing. If they're not close enough to you for neural neutralizer, they'll just they won't take any of the damage from it. Gauze grenade, cryo field, and cryo foam are all good powers to use for DPSing. Real quick, while I'm talking on here about gadgets and all that. Gadgets, I've had some my own opinions about gadgets and how it's kind of, I wouldn't say really gimped, but it's not as powerful as some of the, as compared to mental when it comes to controlling. But it is a very good DPS, even though if it's a targeted DPS and not, doesn't do really good AoE DPS like, other powers like fire or ice does. The other thing I want to talk about, though, here with this tune here is gadgets. I'm sorry, not gadgets, but acrobatics is the movement. This is my only acrobatics tune that I have, and to be honest with you, I'm glad it is. Acrobatics, it's very difficult for me to use. For a lot of people, a lot of other people, they have much easier time with it, and I am freely willing to admit, flight is by far the easiest movement mode in this game as far as getting around, and especially doing stuff like races and stuff. Super speed, oh man, I can't even get past the doggone introductory and rookie races for super speed, so I'm not going to talk bad about it. It's just difficult for me to use. I'm just not used to it. But one of the things I want to talk about with in regards to Supercharge for gadgets, guys, you know, gadgets. A lot of the opinions I've been getting from a lot of the gadgets guys have been gadgets for like since launch and stuff, is that they don't have a good Supercharge. And I haven't really got that much experience using Supercharge myself, but I'll lean towards their expertise on the matter, because I'm by far not an expert with gadgets. So a few of the things though I've noticed with acrobatics though, for Supercharge is perfect poise. From the description of it, reads a lot like dust off to me. So that could be an option for you if you're an acrobatic in any kind of situation where unless you're nature and you've got regen, or you're super speed and have speed drain, perfect poise might be a good option for acrobatics guys to use. As so far as it comes to like quick escapes, getting out of trouble if you're getting piled and stuff like that. It's an option out there. I haven't tested it, but if anybody has any thoughts on that, please let me know. Let everybody else know that's watching this video. I appreciate the input from anybody who's more in the know than I am. It's just an idea I had and a suggestion. I know a lot of people prefer to use the backflip attack to get out of trouble. I've seen that mentioned before, but basically, when it comes down to all these powers and all that, I'm just trying to give you guys kind of like a cookie cutter loadout with these guides. And when it comes to gadgets, I'm not very highly versed in it, but these are what's been suggested to me, as I said before. And take it for what you will. But there are some really good gadgets guys giving me these loadouts, this loadout in particular. Pretty much everybody that I asked for suggestions on this gave me basically the exact same loadout I gave you right here for this guide. But my other talk about perfect poise and all that's just speculation on my part. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it helps you out. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below, and if you haven't done so already, please subscribe. Take care.